now we said it.
Welcome to But Now We Said It.
Today, we are going to recap the Real Housewives of Potomac, episode 4. But before that,
we are going to play our game called Housewife Fired Friend.
Housewife Friend Fired. Housewife Fuck.
But today we're going to do it with the Real Housewives of Atlanta cast.
Yes. You guys have been asking for us to speak more Atlanta. They're not in season, but we're like, let's jump in.
Right.
So, who did you pick?
I'm going to pick Nene Leakes, Cynthia, and Kenya Moore.
Original.
Oh.
I'm just
Well,
kidding.
it's just
no,
three
I'm
hitters.
kidding.
Yeah.
Because I feel like Portia, everyone's going to be like full time.
Yeah.
Totally.
Easy.
Well,
All right, so Nene,
yo, this kid is
Cynthia,
making
Kenya.
You're right.
All right, I would say, unless you have yours, go ahead.
I just heard these for the first time. Maybe you go. You're the one that said
Right.
them.
I mean, I would say Cynthia full time, Kenya friend, Nene fired.
Wow.
Only
Okay.
for these times.
I would do, and this is rare for me to say this because I hate Kenya Moore, but I'm gonna say Kenya full time,
Whoa.
Cynthia friend, Nene fired.
I was just gonna say the same thing. Kenya full time, Nene fired. She's miserable, and Cynthia part time.
And if you follow me on Instagram, y'all know my passion and hate for Kenya Moore. So it's a big deal if I'm making her full time.
Right.
I wouldn't have to say the same. Fire Nene because she's just awful and needs to be fired at every cost. Cynthia, friend, because she just brings friend energy.
Mm-hmm.
And Kenya is a terrible person, but she brings it for the show, even if it's sometimes uncomfortable.
Right.
Worst people make the best TV.
I just need her to show up at events and fuck them up. Like, I don't need
The hair
to know
care.
her, like,
The hair
story.
care.
Ruin a
Just show-
proposal.
Right, exactly. Just do your job that way. I don't need to see her and the baby
Did you
and
know-
Tom.
So friend, yeah.
Right.
Hair
Again,
care was in.
You notice the people that are the messiest have the most skeletons in their closet. Like last season, everything going on with her marriage and stuff.
Yeah.
Yet she was the one attacking everyone, and then finally, when her stuff comes out, then she retreats.
I think
and
he beats her.
expects
Again.
everyone to be gentle with her. And
I
it's
think
insane.
It's hurt people, hurt the damn
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
I think he beats her.
You think so?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't
think
even
he's
think he
gay.
touches her ever. I think that's like what it is.
All right. So I've leaned for. I've leaned
Definitely think
towards.
that's true.
I've leaned towards gay, and then I've been like gay but beats her, or straight but beats her, or just straight and doesn't beat her, but is a monster.
My
All of the
theory
above?
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
it is literally all a business deal because
Yeah.
It's an arrangement.
she paid allegedly paid a lot of his tax liens that were against him.
She has money like that?
Yeah, she was making before she got fired the first time. I don't know what she came back making, but allegedly was making like 1.5 million for a
Right.
season.
I heard she took a huge hit when she came back.
I don't
though.
know what she made when
I
she came
heard
back.
she came back at 5 a season.
I heard
500,
that too, but
500,000,
that's hard to believe. Like,
Maybe 750.
What?
Oh, I thought you
How
said
much does
5,000
Nene
an
make?
episode.
Nene was making allegedly like 2.25 million.
Okay, so I don't think she's surpassing Nene with.
Oh, no.
Candy is the highest.
Can't
right? Yeah.
well no
She's
last
worth
season
most.
technically Nene she had that most favored nation clause, which means that she is
Right.
no matter what, if someone gets a raise that's higher than what she was making, allegedly she has to get a raise to make above them, where the caveat was that maybe Candy be the highest paid was because since it's per episode, Nene wasn't in all of the episodes, so she ended up making less.
Who co-signed Nene's plea deal or whatever the fuck
Well,
you wanna
so
call
she
it?
got, she got it when she came back, I think, in season 10 or 11. And she was like the first one to she had been trying to get that for a long time.
Right,
And
but
she
someone
finally got
sat
it
in the
because
room
she-
and said, "Okay."
Well, because at that point she was somebody that they really wanted to bring back, and we thought she would bring a lot to the table, which
I feel like she physically bullied them into doing this. She went into that room, beat the shit
brought
out of them
Nene
inside the
on there
contract.
and got it signed.
100%.
I mean,
There's
she's
blood.
still going out. Like she's still tweeting constantly now.
She's a maniac.
And it's been reported that she's been fired allegedly.
They haven't they still say that she's in negotiations, but I think it's she's done.
Because they've been filming for a bit, and she's not she's
Right.
done.
And this happened last season. That's going to be the problem. Even if she would come back at this point,
How would
she's going to be missing from the first
Right.
few
Yeah,
episodes.
yeah.
how would they ever bring someone back who, in unprecedented times, just COVID, sat at a reunion show, closed her damn MacBook and wouldn't like engage. Like, I'm sorry, you're never coming back on the set.
That
as
is
far as I'm
that is
concerned.
totally like such a fair point, and that's what I've been so annoyed about her is like it'd be different if she was bringing it like so hard every season and like all of a sudden she's getting treated unfairly, but she is not. She's acting like this diva that she's like living in the past, thinking she's bringing what she brought in the past, and she doesn't bring that anymore. So she doesn't deserve to have this preferential treatment.
Right.
But
It's got that Mariah Carey syndrome, thinking you're
Right.
still relevant.
I want her to do a Bethany where she goes away for like a couple years and
Yes.
comes back, and what she's bringing us is next level.
that's what like.
But I think we gave her that option when she was gone for like 2 seasons, and I think she's just
Right.
It's done.
But she
yeah.
did okay when
Anything
she
she
came
comes
back the
back
first
with.
season.
I
right?
disagree.
I
even
can't
season 10.
remember, to be honest.
She just needs a long.
What are you on
break.
drugs?
I was like, did she say that? And then I realized you were
I was
saying
asking
it to
you.
me.
You were like, wait a minute, what?
I feel like anything that she would come back with would be so manufactured and just
Right.
not.
Right.
It'd be so
Fair.
transparent. I would hate it.
I'm saying no.
No.
Yeah. Well, and now if she's truly suing Bravo, I feel like, or an NBC, you don't bring people
This
back.
is
that
another
try to sue
Jane
them.
Doe case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't sue.
She hired
friends.
what's her name? That really high power attorney.
Right. She's on Love and Hip Hop too.
Laura
Phaedra
Wasser?
Parks.
You know the one.
Yeah, Phaedra Parks Esquire.
The one that did the Tiara Marie sex tape thing.
That's not a reference I would know. What
does
the
it mean?
fuck?
Oh, nobody watches Love and Hip Hop.
I was like, who's Tiara who?
Let's look it up.
Okay.
Okay, Steven has porn on his phone.
Okay.
Never mind, I won't look it
No,
up.
that wasn't even porn. That was like,
No, it was from a Facebook video.
I was like, that
it was
sounded
Heather.
like a children's show. Which
No,
is
it was
more
Heather
concerning.
Thompson screaming, "Hey, mama!"
I did hear it, yeah. Hey, mama. Do you remember repeating all for the past 2 days? You learned that in prison.
That's the video.
That's when
I
they was
literally
watching.
just recorded it because it warms
So
my
great.
heart.
Anything my friend will say or like I'll say, and then his reply is like, "You learned that in prison."
Wait, I do have.
You don't tell me anything, motherfucker.
It's so good. It's so good.
I
Boy,
do have one inquiry though. With Kenya allegedly paying her spouse to be or whatever.
Yeah.
If I was a housewife and I was gonna pay some, I would never do it because that shit just comes out. And if you're tenured as a housewife, you know
I'm
your
sure there's
skeletons
like
are
an
never.
NDA situation.
Right.
So
Well, Adrian
I think it
thought
was
she had
like,
an idea.
I mean, this is what I would think it was. It was like, you give me a baby, we have this marriage, I pay your stuff off, whatever. It's a 2-year deal. They were married for what, 2 years,
Yeah.
and now they're getting divorced, but they're getting back together. I don't know.
yeah.
But
So
he
I
didn't
think-
even play the part well. is what
He
I'm
lives
saying.
in New
Yeah.
York.
Like, it was not believable. He didn't move. He couldn't stand to be around her. It was just so obvious in their
And there was
engagement.
so many talks of him having like a girlfriend in New York and like a whole other
A boyfriend
family.
in New York.
Ooh.
No, I don't know. I did. That's actually just for me.
Allegedly.
That nose ring screams.
That's what I'm
something.
telling you. The nose ring.
Yeah.
The nose ring. That and then his energy was beating. So
Well, I hope that's not the case.
I'm not saying. I know. We were talking about this earlier. There's a
Yeah.
lot of domestic violence going on that I'm just sensing.
I feel like
I'm not proud of it, but I'm just saying, like, I'm sensing a lot of domestic violence in different
you're like
corners.
the Alison Dubois of sensing.
I really
DD.
do. I really sense alcoholism and domestic violence. I'm just the gift of. I can
your
sense
sixth
all the
sense.
worst energy.
Wow, we really
We dove
we-
deep into that.
dove
Deep.
into that.
They
off the
asked
deep
and we
end.
delivered.
Ask, believe, and I received.
Who says that?
Kim Zolciak.
Oh Christ!
You look so confused.
No, I'm like,
Oh.
did you? I'm familiar.
did you
with
watch
Did you
the
watch the
episode?
episode?
half?
Okay.
Ugh.
We'll give, 50% is passing in some states. So.
And it actually was just for lack of.
Time.
Give us an excuse.
Yeah, it was
Tell
time.
us.
No, I was gonna watch it today, and then remember I told you guys what happened a few hours ago.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
guys.
Jeff
So,
ran into an ex.
well, I didn't even. I simply
We're gonna mention it all.
saw him in a vehicle driving, and yeah.
Well, I mean, let's just kick things off with my favorite part of the episode, the gift that keeps on giving, Karen Huger.
Oh,
An invitation.
I thought that was awful.
It was
What?
epic.
It was so bad. It was good.
it's like,
But it was like,
Exactly.
so I'm usually on board for like too bad it's too good or whatever, so bad it's good. It was just like complete clownery.
Yes.
Right. It was
She's
camp.
Yes.
a complete clown.
Oh my God, it was amazing.
If you watch,
It's
like,
like-
you see the humor in her. Like, she's not being serious.
Serious.
No, I know that, but like, it's still like, I don't know, guys.
It's as campy as you ordering like Jack in the Box and like putting it on your story. Like, it's that.
Okay, McDonald's.
Whatever the fast food is, you're still holding.
I'd
the
like
phone.
14 cookies.
13. They come in
13.
a pack of 13.
No, that was everything. And then when he accidentally said Dame and Hubert,
Or she's
Right.
like, Dom. She's like, does he need to be fired? That was good.
He
It's
did-
so-
he
and
did
then
need
when
to be
she-
fired.
He
she
did. He was
gave us the
awful.
gift of song in her confessional.
What was she even singing?
La, la,
She's like,
la,
like, what was that?
that
It was
coupled with that confessional look was just everything I needed and
Right.
more.
He reminded me of the guy from like I think it's a Starburst commercial. He's like,
Yes,
"Berries and cream,
berries and cream. I know.
What is
Yes.
that?
Oh, it was
it's
high
alive
school.
and well." It's
Yeah.
a commercial.
Berries and cream, berries and cream. I'm a little louder than
Okay,
berries and cream.
I put my mic away while I sing.
People are gonna think we're really.
I'm like,
high or something.
I want off of this ride. I want off the show.
Wait, I will say though, like, I fully stand that moment for Karen. Although it
Yeah.
would have been more consistent if she dressed up kind of like Renaissance Eve
Yeah.
for that
Right.
delivery.
Leaned into it.
She
even
was just
more.
in her regular garb, right?
Yeah.
We also have to love
She
that
said garb.
Matt Byers
Garb.
was
What is garb?
Oh, like just
dubbed
clothes.
assistant in quotes.
Oh,
Right.
I like that word.
Like
Yeah,
he didn't
garb.
even give like. It's like we still don't know what Matt does.
We have no idea what Matt does.
Do we like Matt?
I love.
I
Matt.
do like
Who's
Matt.
Matt?
I think he's a
You know what it
assistant?
is? He's smart. He doesn't know what his role is, but he wants to be on camera. So he'll be her lawyer one day. He'll be the party planner. He'll be the assistant.
Oh, that nerdy looking white guy.
Right. He's trying to get on camera.
Wow. No, I'm just kidding. You know, he is.
Um,
He is. I just felt like he's. You know what he reminds me of? The fuck. Who was? Not Dina Manzo's assistant. There was another one. Oh, you know the one that works at Envy with Melissa Gorga. Fucking what's his name?
The
Well,
one
he
that
does-
got fired.
he does do stuff with a lot of the Bravo celebrities.
He reminded me of the one that what was his name that worked
I
with Melissa
forget. I know
Gorga?
exactly. I can picture him perfectly.
Yep, they're one and the same. So I'm a little
Right.
thrown.
Well, he works with a lot of the Bravo celebrities, but he's on camera with Miss Karen all the
Right.
time. So that's
I
Good
do
for him.
have one problem with the episode, and I know she's your girl, but it's with Monique, and it's only because they have a happy marriage, and I hate that the show is almost trying to make it seem like there's trouble in the water. Like that's the one thing Potomac almost doesn't really kind of need because the women individually give us so much. Like I don't need to sit them watching them. Like it was like perfect communication.
Right.
It was like I don't know. It was just I was like
I agree with that. I think maybe production used that as a because you know how they're trying to not production, but like the some of the other ladies are trying to like put out this
oh,
rumor.
I see, right.
Maybe they were trying to like show, you know, maybe things aren't, you know, great in paradise.
Okay, then I'm happy you said that because that makes
I don't
much more
know.
sense. Because that seemed not that it felt forced, it just felt like manufactured in the sense of like,
Yeah.
let's sit and talk about our marriage.
Yeah.
and I'm like,
I see what you're
Oh.
saying.
You know
So
what I
you'd like
mean?
never seen it before, and you're kind of like, where is this coming from?
right?
Oh,
it was
and you
just,
know
like,
what else?
didn't make sense to me.
She does, you know, like this season, you know, she did a few like live podcasts and stuff. Her bit not for lazy moms,
Right.
and they talk. It's her and Chris are like together on it, and they talk a lot about marriage and struggles in
Right.
marriage and how you know how they've made it work so long. And maybe that's another way to show like, you know, this is how we communicate and
Communicate,
get through things. But
Yeah, I don't know.
Did
know.
I see this?
I don't think so.
Only-
It wasn't the
Okay.
top half of the episode.
It wasn't at the top
Probably-
half?
It was, but you probably fell asleep. That was probably when you tuned it off.
Wait, speaking of marital issues and situations, there was a lot of like flack, I guess, with Karen and her husband and like
Right.
it not being like there. I didn't mind the fact that like it was Karen's party and like it may be
Right.
indicative of how strong the marriage is. It may not, but like it didn't stir so much heat.
I think that they were attacking her for that because she stressed that, oh, we're moving back here for Raymond. We're moving back here for Raymond. It'll be
Right.
good for him. And then it felt, or I'm having this party for Ray, but then it all ended up being about
About her.
her. So like, I don't think
Yeah.
she needed to make it about him, but like because she was so vocal about that, I'm assuming that's why they were so vocal.
Maybe she felt guilty for making it about her and
Oh.
justified her selfishness with
Maybe.
I think she's happy making it about her. I think you're just skipping ahead because I don't remember the party. So if we're just going
came
chronologically,
after the invitation.
What is your favorite tidbit?
Yeah.
No, I was gonna say if we're going chronologically, actually I'm helping the situation because
Okay.
I know it was in the beginning of the episode because it's all I watched. Guys, I've turned a corner. I know I kind of said it last week. Ashley Roller Darby.
you love her.
You are the
I
biggest.
kind of love her.
Thank you.
What do you love?
Okay. Well, because now what I realize, like, I always thought before that she was just trying way too hard. When I saw her walking in, hitting tables with a stroller,
Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm rearranging all the furniture here. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Thank you so much.
in the midst of like a severe depression, and just seeing her so like she's genuinely just like such a dumbass bit. I mean,
Right.
well, like
The
but like
life-
in the best way. Like I mean,
She's a dab.
Well,
she's she's great.
my favorite was Candiace gave 0 fucks that she was struggling.
she was just like-
and she was just waiting for her to like make it through the
Right.
tables.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
when she finally got to the table, then Candiace decides to
Right.
grab Blake.
She wanted to watch her squirm.
Yes!
She's like, that looks like that could be trouble. She's like, it was trouble. She's here now.
oh my god.
But like, and I was like, no, this girl can't be faking any of this. She's this poor, and like I said, I feel bad for her because the depression and all that. But like, she's, I'm a fan. I was first came in through the music, Coffee and Love, and then
Which is so crazy to me because that's my least favorite Housewives song.
Real quick,
But-
I know we're going off tangent. What's your favorite Housewife song?
Oh.
I'm abstained.
What is it called?
I'm
Well, now I
abstained.
think-
Oh, abstaining. I was like, oh, that's a new one.
I would say
Kim Richards. No, I'm just kidding.
I would say now I actually love Monique's song.
Yeah, that came on Shuffle the other day,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh wow.
I think that's my
What's-
favorite now. If we would cut her out just because it just happened, I would have said probably before. I love On Display.
On
Oh,
display.
Christ.
Right.
Every
It's catchy.
day. Wait,
Each
I
and
changed my
every
mind.
day.
What?
How many fucks do I get?
I was gonna say,
Oh,
are we
that's-
include? So do we include?
that's a
Because to
good
me,
one.
Erica's a different level.
Erica's like she came in. As
Well,
a
no,
singer,
no,
But
yeah.
she was.
Like, what level is she on?
but like,
Right.
she came on.
It's not
already
high,
have on the
but
dance charts, you know.
Yeah, no, she was.
She was doing
as-
it before.
Eileen
these
would say
ones-
she had 6 number 1 hits on the disco charts.
Disco. Stuck in the 70s.
Eileen.
Oh.
I think like so if like the girls are here, Melissa Gorga's here, the girls are here, Erica's here, the rest of the music world's up there.
That makes Melissa down there.
Yeah,
Girl,
Gorga.
Melissa actually could have been promising. I thought
Right, if she really
If she-
honed into the craft.
Okay.
totally.
But I feel like she was ahead of her time.
Yeah.
If she started doing that now,
Ahead of her
Yeah.
time.
because now it's like gimmicky.
Yeah.
With Bonnie, it's all
Okay.
of a gimmick.
All right. So
Yeah.
what's your number 1? Real quick?
Mine is Portia Williams'
Oh.
Flatline.
Love Flatline.
I
Beautiful
don't remember
ballad.
Flatline.
It's good.
You have to watch the
It's
video.
good.
okay.
It's very.
What about Melania's song?
Okay. I was actually thinking that could. What's it? I don't wanna grow up. Smoky, smoky, smaller. Wait, the one that she sung when she was younger, or that was Gia. I'll be
One,
5.
First you were 1,
Then
then
you
you were
were
2,
that one.
then you were 3, then you were 4, and now you are 5.
5. Yeah, she's like 5. It's almost like she's singing the tone of like, I saw the sun. I opened.
Wait, remember when Gia had her little girl group?
Oh my God! They,
What
with
was the
Alex and the other girl.
song?
They did a remake of Circus.
Yes,
That video
It was
was
like-
high quality production.
it was.
I wonder
Yeah,
if it's
rewatch
art
that.
productions. Do you guys know anything about that? We might go into a tangent here, but it's okay.
We're already-
we already on a tangent.
Oh, or the Bador sisters, sorry. Before
Okay,
I forget that.
honestly, sorry. I'm gonna
Ladies
sorry.
of Lock.
I stand for Ladies of Lock. Ladies of Lock. Ladies of Lock.
Right.
I just
Ladies
remember them like on stage and they're like,
Right.
you know, like
And then Shannon.
Dreamcatcher. She's like, my girls.
She's like, you gotta hit it, girls.
Yeah.
wait, that actually inspires
She's like, we
me.
don't know.
We need to do an episode dedicated to
To
Housewives music.
We will. We're
Let's
gonna
do
bring
that.
it to you. But to wrap it up really good, so that yours is Flatline
Flatline.
on display.
Yeah.
How many fives?
I'm
You're
just gonna
abstaining.
uncover if any of them are. Wait, what?
You're abstaining from the favorite.
Are we doing our favorites again?
Yeah, I think
We're
this
still
is-
in it. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
What
is
is it?
How many
Gia
fives?
Giudice. I changed my mind
Oh.
3 times.
Wait, so the 1, 2, 3,
1,
and then
2,
I'm
3, 4,
5.
5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5.
Yeah.
That's a Malcolm remix.
That makes sense.
I think I'm gonna go with honestly, Coffee and Love,
oh,
Wow.
or
like
What?
I know you hate stan culture, but you're the closest thing we have to an Ashley Darby stan in the house right now.
Yeah.
I don't-
Literally.
Like I love her as like messy, but like this season she's getting like lovable.
You want to?
Yeah.
And I also feel like I could like. No, I'm not gonna say it.
Oh,
no, I'm not gonna say it. Trust me.
I'll
Trust
take-
me.
I'll take
It
a
will
drink
be.
to that.
It will be better. Yeah. So what do you? I'm jealous. First of all, that maybe that's why you guys were. What are you drinking?
I am drinking Babe red with bubbles.
I am drinking Babe with Pinot Grigio.
But it's like fizzy, which is fun.
So
Yeah.
what is it exactly? So it's a rosé with
No, this
seltzer
is
drink?
this is like a bubbly red. They have a rosé, and then this is that's the bubbly Pinot Grigio.
Okay, but so Babe altogether, like what is it? Like because I can't drink it, guys. I'm a
Like
child.
sparkling wine in
No,
a
I'm just
can.
kidding.
Yeah.
It's just
Sparkling wine.
booze
again.
on the
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Booze on the go. We
Good
love
for summer.
Didn't the fat Jewish found it?
He did, and Emrata is the main sponsor,
Oh, she's a smoke show.
and they love us so much that they decided to
Thank you.
gift us with
So,
their rosé.
thank
Thank
you
you,
so
and
much,
thank you,
babe.
Tony.
Yeah.
Cheers.
If you have any non-alcoholic Babe, I'll take some.
That could be a suggestion.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's
do
a
we-
great
Do we have like a
suggestion.
Babe delinquent spinoff?
Right. Do we have a children bay?
Yeah, children Babe, children
And they're
slash
baby.
delinquent slash felon slash junkie.
And their catchphrase is like very fucking proud, so I wonder if that would still apply to you. Like,
I'm a
very
proud
fucking
sober person.
Yeah. absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's
well-
gonna be called Baby.
Oh my God. Sorry.
Marketing genius.
Marketing
Not
101.
Where's Bethany when you need?
Yeah, but Bethany's like, okay.
Oh, it'll be Skinny Baby.
And wait, real-
instead of Skinny Girl.
Oh my
Skinny
Oh.
baby girl.
all right, yeah, okay, we're gonna go back to we're
We
still
need
in
to get
Potomac.
back on.
We're still in Potomac. So I was talking about Ashley going with Candiace, and then they're hashing it out. For a second, I got real frightened / excited when I thought they were gonna spar again.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then Baby Dean, who I've spoken about in the past,
Save the
Um,
day.
saved the day, and then they came back, and then I was like, so do you see that lasting?
no.
Okay.
Hell no.
I actually
I do.
Me too.
Them being friends.
Yeah,
It's
Steven,
not
lose your
a- It's a
attitude.
mutual respect, and we're not going
It's
backwards.
Ashley.
Yeah.
Ashley
No.
put it perfectly when she said, "In order for
They
me
unfollowed each
to
other.
actually."
Oh.
They have
Well-
literally. I think they either blocked each other or just unfollowed each other. And then
Listen,
as
that
soon
can mean
as-
a lot of things.
Right.
As soon as Candace's tweets came out from her past, Ashley posted like a pro LGBT photo.
Oh,
on
that's her
Instagram.
save your own ass.
Oh, so
Oh,
this is
shit.
recent.
Yeah.
This is recent.
Hmm.
Yeah, they're not friends.
See, this is what happens when you have faith for Ashley. Just doesn't follow through.
I have to say, Candiace, I talked about it, I think, on a previous episode. Her fashion game is so strong. Like, she doesn't show
Always.
up to coffee and, like, you know what I mean? A
And
ball
love.
down. It's
Sorry, I'll stop.
but, like, her casual fashion, her dressing up
Everything.
fashion, it's always great. Except
I
her
agree.
denim and jeans was her worst look ever. But
Yeah.
And I like her hair. I like the color that she always goes.
Yeah.
Like she's just like a
She
gorgeous.
is
human
always
being.
just
Yeah.
so put together, and her body is sick.
Right.
So
She's
she can,
got the best tits I've ever seen. They're stacked so high.
and they're proportioned to her, which is
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah, they're just boom, 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 boom.
I just think she's stunningly gorgeous.
She
period.
is objectively, absolutely.
Yeah.
wow.
She and her.
Yeah,
husband
I
need
might
have
have
a
to
baby.
bang her before Shari.
Actually, another dynamic duo scene, which I wasn't expecting, was Wendy
And Robyn.
Okay,
That was so cute.
My favorite scene so far.
agree. There was one thing that quickly. Remember, for out the gate, I was like, I love Wendy, all this
Right.
stuff. There was like one thing that quickly threw me. I think it was I make them go stare at the degrees.
Oh, the
Degrees.
degrees and read them.
I
Yeah.
respected it.
I respect
I
that.
respected it. I think
It's like a cultural
Really
education
is.
is like
I'm like, listen, as
huge.
somebody who has not done a day in college.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I'm just
No.
kidding. No, it wasn't that. I
Yeah.
think it was just like it was that, and then like her laugh. I can't decide if I love or hate. How she's like, ah!
Oh, I love
that's uncontrollable.
I
Like,
also
no one
Yeah.
does that
love
on purpose.
that Robyn was
Threw my
like,
neck out.
I brought libations, and then she's like scurrying in this black bag from the corner store and pulls out these like little Jose Cuervo
Right.
margarita minis. And Wendy at first was like, when she heard Booze was there, she's like, yes! And then she saw the Jose Cuervo and she's like, yes.
Robyn
Yeah,
is
I
so budget. It is so funny.
I know when
But it
Robyn
was like
for the
so
ice
on
cream.
brand,
I was
and
like,
I
oh,
loved
I was
it.
like, don't make Robyn pay for the ice cream. She was like, guys,
She's like,
come on.
it's
She's like, I
on
got
me.
$5. Take the little change for the kids' ice cream. I was like, oh god.
I mean, Wendy brought Robyn
There's-
to life. That was the most awake
I
she's
agree.
ever been.
Can we go on record and say
She
if
stopped going to
Wendy
nothing
and
on
Robyn could be a duo and push Gizelle away?
Yeah.
Well, this is
Support.
my fantasy.
I love that.
I want Monique and Gizelle to link up and be bad bitch duo. Then I want Robyn and Wendy to just tackle the bitches, and then I want
Physically.
right?
Yo,
Physically.
Physically.
I
And
feel
then
like they could
Candiace
take
and
them
Ashley
out.
just mess shit up, and the Grand Dame just presiding over everybody.
This is
Sitting
that's
on
the
her throne.
situation that I want. Wow.
It's perfect.
Yeah, Robyn was a lot. I assumed that was like she didn't go to the meth room.
I love that her son just came in and sat down.
That was
and was
so-
like,
Yes,
I wanna
that is
listen.
all of us. We would.
Yeah, he
we're
was
literally
like-
just sitting there waiting, listening for the drama. And that,
Yeah.
Wendy's son Cruz he gives me Melania energy. Like he's just chaotic.
Yes.
And when they were trying to teach him Ibu, and
Yeah.
he was just like,
Yeah, a little bit. I feel like nobody reaches like Melania chaotic. She's like the whole
Right,
spectrum.
right.
I think they're too old to be dressed exactly like, though.
I agree.
as
I-
boys.
Wait, I
Interesting.
didn't even pick
As
up
a
on it.
twin too, like
Yeah.
I would.
But they're not
Me and my
twins,
brother
are
would.
they?
No, but like
No.
close enough. Me and my brother would have been like, "Fuck off."
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's weird.
I didn't even notice they were
It-
dressed alike.
It comes for me. It comes
Yeah.
to a certain age. I'm like, are you a lazy mom or
Wait, are these Robyn's or Wendy's kids?
Wendy's?
Oh, I was gonna say the Robyn's. Then yeah, no, I'm not saying anything about her mothering.
No, I don't think Wendy's lazy absolutely whatsoever. I just think her kids just are old enough to have their own independent style.
So, I mean, she's a little off. I think that's what it is. She's just a little
Wendy?
bit off. Yeah,
I think
but like in a
She's-
good
she's
way. In a good
quirky.
way. Yeah.
she is quirky, and I think she's so smart for her own good. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If she, where you're like vibrating at a different
Yes.
frequency, intelligence wise, that she's like, where do I fit in with these
Yes,
women? in a
yes,
way?
that's
Like
what I
me.
And they're a little off
exactly it.
socially. No, I once dated a guy that was like Mensa. I think I told you.
What's
like,
that?
I once dated a guy that was like Mensa. And you're almost like a little off socially.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
gonna stop.
Yeah.
Right. I
I
get what you're
realized I
saying.
don't. I realized I want to.
I mean, there's an act. You, no matter how you slice it, when you're a hyper academic,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
take a hit socially.
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you
You
Thank
can't-
God we're
you
all
can't-
fucking stupid.
You can't go to
Speak for
Harvard.
yourself, bitch.
I'm kidding.
It's like you can't go to Harvard like and be cool. Like they're just mutually
Yeah,
exclusive.
that's right.
That's true.
Are you Harvard or be cool?
spitting his babe all over us?
I went to grad school, bitch.
Are you Harvard or be cool? Are you Harvard?
I went to grad school as well.
I'm a hybrid.
Oh.
He's like community college, but I throw down.
I did go to community college and I transferred
Okay, no, I
with
literally-
honors.
I went to community college for 3 days.
But you
Really?
don't have
Yeah.
to be college educated
Exactly.
to
No,
be
you don't.
Exactly.
successful.
You just have to
That
know
is so
everybody
And fuck everybody.
everybody.
There you go. Exactly. Exactly. No, that's
One of those is a joke.
right. Yeah.
My favorite part was when Gizelle also calls Robyn, and for a
Yes.
split second, I thought literally Robyn was asleep. So she's getting her eyelashes done. Giselle opens the phone, and Robyn's just like this tracks.
Guys, I decided that like after seeing her with Wendy, I want Robyn awake for like 5 minutes each week and then
Yeah.
like back to sleep, and then it's
Right.
like perfect balance, like sleepy awake Robyn.
Right.
I think this was Robyn's strongest episode.
I
Me
agree,
too, out of
actually.
5
because
seasons.
you missed her entrance to the party.
Oh, my
Oh,
god.
that
I was just saying,
so
even her at the park,
iconic.
it took her at a park with cheap margaritas to have a good episode.
She was.
Wait.
Wendy brings out the best, but
Can we please dive into that? I was so confused, but like also supportive. Like she walked into this party with like 5 pizza boxes and like eating one.
Hi, how are you? Where's everybody?
As she walked in, and I'm like,
Shut the
I was
fuck
like,
up.
You have
What
to
the
go
hell?
watch it.
Again,
Wait,
So
I
not
think I saw the
remember
scene
why?
circulate online.
I remember you. For me, you can show up with a pizza box. That's enough as like a nod or whatever. You don't need to have one slice.
She
in
was
your
eating
hand.
one while she was
Okay,
carrying it in.
that's fair.
It's
like-
slice, closing the door.
Well, remember? Wait, do you remember when we were doing we did the Potomac premiere and
Yeah.
we're all on this like Zoom together?
Oh.
Robyn is eating the fucking largest cheeseburger I've ever seen.
like,
They're like-
y'all care if I eat my burger?
And people are like, Robyn, like, let me ask you the question. She's like, it's like it's pouring out of her mouth.
That is so gross.
I love her.
But,
I'm obsessed with Robyn.
Was it like camp or was she just fucking hungry?
No,
No.
she was camp. It was
Yeah.
definitely camp.
Okay, because like I think Karen likes to pride herself as this like etiquette, classy, whatever.
Right.
And then so maybe it was just like I'm gonna come in here, get out and ratchet as fuck, chewing this slice
Well,
of pizza. Like I
just
didn't
like-
know.
It was
which-
a nod to Was it last
I
season?
think it was season 3.
Season
actually.
3 when they showed up to her door. And
Oh yeah.
with all
I
the
know,
pizzas and left them.
But I'm fixated
Wait,
on
so
the
was-
eating.
on the eating
Oh.
part.
Was there a camp themed party? Is that what we're referencing, camp?
No, like
No.
just it was very theatrical.
like
Robyn
very
did her best
campy,
work,
like
literally.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
that's what I'm saying. She had it shine this
Right.
episode.
She
in
showed
my
up
opinion.
48 minutes late, 3 boxes of pizza, chewing a slice.
Started the worst game of telephone because
Right.
literally Candiace did not mean anything malicious and started a huge fight between Candiace and Gizelle.
Yeah,
It was so bad.
She reported back to Candiace that Wendy was told by Candiace that Gizelle is a monster. So
Oh, I
which-
saw it, guys. I did see this.
No,
stuff.
but then she told Giselle, and then Giselle confronts Candiace.
I did
But
see
like,
that.
if you think back
Yeah,
to
okay.
whenever Candiace actually said Gizelle was she's the Giselle monster, she didn't mean it in a
It was in jest.
and yes,
Right.
a malicious
Yeah,
way.
I knew that
Right.
too, and I
Yeah.
didn't even see it, but I know what you're talking about.
She meant to say almost shade
Yes,
monster.
shade
like, That
monster,
was like
yeah.
a play.
Just, I
This
think the
is-
word monster is just funny.
Yeah.
It's
I call everyone a
hilarious.
monster, but like I guess in
We're
that
all-
Yeah,
context,
we call
yeah.
Ramona a monster
All the time.
Ramona is, like,
Right.
Even me and like I was young, like people to me, I'm like, you're a monster. You're a like yeah.
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 But the
No.
thing that bothers me about like Gizelle does is she heard this like
One of the things.
maybe
that
yeah seriously one of the things one of the many. She heard this like rumor of what Candiace was saying, and she says in her confessional, "Well, I heard, but like we haven't talked about it." So if that's what your headspace is, go into it like needing confirmation, not
Right.
guns ass
Yeah.
blazing, and
Great
like,
point.
being your fucking Giselle monster self. And two, it's like we've all like been with people that we've gotten in a fight with or whatever, and like we're still gonna like poke a little fun shade at them.
Right.
So if you expect
Also, she's a monster.
Yeah, can we only call her Giselle Monster?
Yes.
Yeah.
GM.
Giselle Monster.
GM? Yeah.
You love her.
Yeah.
Are you
I
still on your
really
Giselle
do like
corner?
Giselle.
Oh.
I just think I look at body of work, and I
like her
think that this
physical
is-
appearance.
Going back to going back to Theodore Mellon Clunker as well.
Yeah, you know what? It's I just
Body
look at
of
what they
work.
do for the show, and I just think this is going to be her toughest season. I think every housewife has to have their tough season, so I'm just going to ride hard for her.
I actually love that Karen said in her confessional, she called her out on that
Yeah.
not having Jamal there, and was also like, "Girl, we know what you're doing. You're not bringing him around, so you don't have to answer to him.
Oh
But
yeah.
you know, it's fine. We're all talking about him behind her back anyway.
Right.
So that is so true. Giselle should just bring him around, get it
Right.
out of the way.
We had church the next day.
What,
you know?
what was interesting that she also did that I'd never really seen her do before is like her and Candiace were not settled by any means, but they got to a place where like we're gonna be like job friends and keep it copacetic.
Right.
And I was like,
I was just gonna say though
us?
about
Wait,
that.
job friends?
Well,
like-
they were like, this is surface level. We'll be cordial, but we're not.
I was,
and
I
who?
was reading between the
Giselle and
lines.
Candiace.
Yeah.
But I felt like Candiace, you could tell she was so upset about it though.
Yeah.
She kept saying like, yeah,
'Cause for once she didn't
we've
mean
never
it.
been, we're gonna be surface like it's always been, but her tone and demeanor, you could tell she was like, I'm pissed.
Right.
Like
Because for once Candiace didn't mean it.
she actually didn't
And,
mean
like-
it, and she's like, this is so fucked up.
I think
Yeah.
that's when I turned it off. I saw.
That's the
beginning
very
of this.
end though. I think wasn't it?
You
Right.
watched the
The
whole
last-
episode.
So you watched the whole
Okay,
episode.
I think it's a great dynamic that like we have 3 of us to watch the whole thing and then one watch half, and I'm kind of taking in little pieces. I think it's a good dynamic here.
We'll go with that.
Yeah.
to see you during a standardized test. Like,
Oh, I would just go in for SATs. I showed up late, sold Adderall to everybody, and just like
soaking it in
yeah,
as you were.
We love it.
made a ton of money.
How did it end? Oh my god, we have to talk about the Pepto Bismol.
Pepto Bismol, yes.
The
Didn't hate
Beyonce
it.
nod when she came out with a hat.
I mean, Karen
And
coming
literally
out,
this in a pink hat.
doing her nod, and then sweet Ray, tried to get up in there and
Oh
try
my
and dance.
God,
She did
Ray.
not even see him.
I have a lot of. So you know what it is? Why her old friends are like hating on her so much is because they know this Karen before like the show, I guess. And she's one
Totally.
way. But obviously, if you get a show, you're gonna lean into whatever character you evolve as, and Karen's just owning who she's becoming, and she's having fun with it, which is the
Yes.
best way you can do. And they're just so angry because we have Sleepy Robyn, Giselle Monster, Walrus Sharice is not even like on the show anymore.
No.
So it's just like.
Ashley in love.
Like
Ashley
well, I mean,
and-
Ashley was like later, I think. Was she on the original?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ashley was.
Yeah.
Which was she was like the outlier.
Yeah.
Right. But yeah, it's just like just support your friend. Like none of you are.
Well, I think in a sense, I mean, I don't think anyone's like threatened necessarily by her, but I think everyone sees how Karen has morphed into this like incredible, because she started off like this way too like
awful.
etiquette.
I
blah,
think
blah,
she
blah.
almost
She
was the
turned
one that
people off.
ruined the
Yeah.
first season.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
But now she has become this like housewife icon.
Grand dame,
I would be
honey.
because
Yeah.
she's just so
Literally.
over the top in a comical way.
Right. It's almost like she projected what she was gonna be when she came on first season and said, I'm the Grand Dame.
Yeah.
Because
Right.
it didn't make sense the first season.
She's
but
in on the
now
joke
She's the
finally.
fucking Grand Dame.
Yeah.
And she's in on the joke.
Yeah.
And I think maybe their cast members see that and people are growing to love it.
Almost kind of a mix between like, and take this with a grain of salt, a mix between LVP and Countess Lan.
I see what you're saying with
I
like
don't.
yes.
Okay.
Wait,
But
I don't
LVP
see
The
it.
pause from that, I didn't like that.
No, but I know
The
what you're
LVP
saying.
threw me off. But
Well,
Yeah.
LVP actually identified with that a
Counts for
little
sure.
bit
Uh-huh.
because I think she's an older
She's
amongst
older.
the group. She kind of is the like I'm the mom of everybody, but and has that
she seems
figure.
fragile,
But yes,
like physically.
and
Well, no, I mean like,
and
she's
then
like
Lou,
86.
Lou finally she's like-
Lou seems strong.
Right.
It's because she's 6
Well, Lou
foot.
was so like you refer to me as Countess if you introduce me to someone,
Right.
Yeah.
and then she like transitioned, and now she's like,
Now she's like, whoa. Not really.
not really.
Truck driver Lou is the best.
Oh, so fast.
But yeah, I
How
see
did
that.
the episode end though?
It was a.
Don't ask me.
Weren't they cheersing to like
It was
her
a-
being back in Potomac?
Right.
I think it was a
think
to be
it-
continued moment.
No.
it was. It just wrapped up the party. Oh, you know what it was because it led us into that crazy preview for next week.
Oh
Like,
my
that was
gosh.
the ending of the episode to me because I was like on the edge of my seat.
And we see the first part of the preview, which I'll give you a little insider tea, is you saw the big truck driving, right? Monique was driving her, Karen, and I think just you don't see them.
Okay.
It's like a big pickup truck.
Okay.
It's her, it's Monique, Karen, and Giselle.
Like
She
an
makes
F-150?
Giselle, yes. She makes Giselle sit in the back with T'Challa,
When
I can't
which
wait.
is amazing.
in the preview when T'Challa attacks Wendy.
Oh
my god.
Everything.
Screaming bloody murder.
Everything.
Like the fact that T'Challa
It's
has
scary.
become one of the main characters out of nowhere is just
He is
so
like
amazing.
gonna reach like Jiggy level.
Oh, I think he's like
Or
surpassed
already
her. The
there,
fact that you're
yeah.
attacking a housewife. Third
Listen,
episode.
I'm
I
personally
mean,
I'm an Archie fan. Archie Bador.
I do love Archie, but
Archie, oh yeah, as a good boy, Archie. The way she talks to him is insane.
I also think Kyle's dogs don't get enough credit.
Well,
Or
there's too
on
many to
social
name
media,
them.
they are
There's too many.
On
hilarious.
social media, though, they're hysterical.
Around. Oh, Storm. I love Storm.
Yes, Storm is everything.
The big
dog that always
Saint
gets
Bernard,
the
I
bull.
think, or no, the
dogs.
It's
yeah,
a-
not
the
Saint Bernard. It's a
Burmese?
It's a Bernese
Right.
So the
Bernard, I
round
think.
dog or whatever.
I just
It's a
love her
babushka.
dogs because they make Kyle's life miserable.
Okay.
But and then I feel like the preview was like I was nostalgic from last season because again Candiace is checking her phone
Right.
and's like, oh my god, and that happened last season with
The
butt
Michael
wrap.
Darby shit.
Yeah, and it's Michael Darby
Oh,
again.
shit.
Yes, I felt such nostalgia.
Oh, yeah,
Michael
about the
needs
girl.
to be
Yeah.
like on house arrest because everything he does is wrong.
I feel like on house arrest he could almost cause more.
Well, I could invite
Right,
people
that's
over.
true.
But no one's gonna be
Actually,
snapping
right.
photos. In his
It's on your
home.
turf.
He could trust me. He could be in
They
trouble.
need a divorce, a new child that doesn't look like.
I know. I'm trying. Yeah.
I think what are we on? Like episode 5? So I
Four.
think
This was
5
4.
through 7 are at the lake house.
Oh wow.
So it's a 3-parter.
Well, the funniest edit was when Candiace is telling Gizelle in the preview, and she's like, "Baby daddy did this," and
Yes.
Giselle's like, "Who's baby daddy?" And then Candiace shows her phone, and it's a zoomed up, the worst picture of Michael, like at a strip club.
Yes.
Fluorescent light. It is. That's like art.
But can we also talk about that? Strip club is not a big deal.
Oh my God.
No,
Like,
I don't know
why
why
is that a
people-
thing? It'd be different
That's
if they
true.
texted like, "Oh, Michael was making out with,"
Or like at a
someone."
whorehouse.
Or yeah,
Right.
like
Yeah.
exactly. It'd be different if it was
bathhouse.
that.
I,
Michael
yeah,
was at
bathhouse
a
or
strip
whorehouse.
club.
I guess
That's-
it's just like too close for comfort. Like it would
I
be
think that he
if
has
like
push limits.
Michael Myers was caught hanging out like in a
Michael
cemetery.
My-
I'm being
Oh.
fictitious. Like you know what I mean?
What?
No, we don't. We actually don't know what you mean.
I get what
we
you're
actually-
saying.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
I like get what
Yeah.
you were trying to say.
That was like a metaphor.
That
But
was,
not-
yeah.
Wait, I need to get back on my metaphors. What was?
I think it's your medication. I'm like, yeah, you do.
That's rude.
But no,
I'm like, as somebody who is adjusting their meds themselves.
how's that going?
Have you
well,
seen my
bitch?
Instagram stories? Did you realize what I had just happened to me over a couch?
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah, and then today, remember the cop chase and the white. Yeah,
I know. I
You're having a
posted my
time.
favorite thing on Instagram is watching this
It's
spiral.
so true.
No
It's
wonder
such
you
good
love Ashley
content.
Darby.
it's that's what I mean. I find a real we're both like
Relatable.
super unhinged,
Sister wives.
but I am hinged, guys. Cause I do want to get. I would like to date somebody, so that's not. I'm not gonna say I'm completely unhinged. So
He's trying to hinge to you.
I'm trying
Get
to,
on Hinge.
I'm unhinged, but I'm on hinge. So let's hinge.
Let's hinge.
Is there anything?
And then
We kind of.
oh, and then Ashley versus Wendy. Wendy's first fight.
Right.
I
Wendy's first fight.
yeah.
Well,
no,
second she fights with T'Challa.
T'Challa, yeah. But no, it's because she brings Ashley brings Dean to the house, and everyone else left their kids at home, and then
Well, she's in a manic depression.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I kind of get it.
I
I'm on
get
it.
Ashley's side in a weird
I'm
way.
I
totally
am
Ashley.
too.
I'm super team Ashley.
Right. I just
Yeah.
think Wendy doesn't like Ashley. So in that fight, you can see she doesn't like her.
'Cause
So
she's
she's
so
like,
As somebody
"Alright."
who only newly likes Ashley, I totally see Wendy's side as well.
Like the pair ups and the switch ups and the feuds this season are keeping me on edge. Like I never.
this is what Beverly Hills needs to look at,
Right.
study, watching all of the feuds because
Implement
literally,
that shit.
what we've had Gizelle versus Candiace, we've had Monique versus Candiace,
In 4
versus
episodes.
Candiace.
Ashley versus
In only 4
kitchen
episodes,
tables
too.
or dining room tables.
Yes, like I mean, this is, but then they move forward,
Right.
like they keep it
Mhm.
moving.
Yeah, my favorite food is
Housewives
Ashley,
take notes.
Ashley versus restaurant furniture.
Right.
I think, until next episode, I will be watching the full episode next week. So,
I mean, we're
Place
going, we're going to the lake house.
Yeah.
Should be good.
Right. Do all the things you need to do. Subscribe, like, comment, and we have some fun stuff prepared for you guys.
and
so.
also a big shout out and thank you to Babe for the things that I couldn't enjoy.
Yes. Thank you for your support.
Thank you.
Subscribe, like, comment, slide into our DMs and let us know what you like, you don't like, and we'll see you next time.
See ya.